Bonjour mes amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. So in this video, let's discuss the concept of futur proche. What is futur proche called? Futur proche is essentially called near future. That means what you're going to do in near future. Or say for example, I as an individual, what am I going to do in near future? The conjugation, the entire structure of this tense is pretty simple. It goes with the conjugated form of the verb aller. So let's discuss this in detail, and let's also discuss the futur simple and the basis of difference between futur simple and futur proche. Let's go about it. Voila! The futur proche in French, meaning near future, is formed by using the present tense of the verb aller, that means to go, followed by the infinitive form of the main verb, similar to the English phrase which is going to. Here is a breakdown. So the formation of this tense goes here in this manner. To form the futur proche, you conjugate the verb aller in the present tense and then add the infinitive form of the verb you want to use. For example, je vais manger, tu vas partir, il va chanter, nous allons jouer, vous allez lire, ils vont danser. So this was all about the affirmative form. How do you go about the negative form? That means the negation, the form of negation. To make the sentence negative, place ne before the conjugated form of the verb aller and pas after it. For example, je ne vais pas manger. So how the usage of this verb goes? The futur proche is used to express actions that are going to happen in near future, often when the speaker is relatively certain about the future event. Now we form the basis of difference between the futur proche and the futur simple. So what is futur simple? The futur simple or the simple future is used for more distant or uncertain future events. Le futur simple corresponds to the will future tense in English. We mostly use this tense to talk about future plans or intentions, as well as to make predictions about what may occur in the future. We conjugate the future tense by adding the endings such as ai, as, a, ons, ez and ont to the infinitive form of the verb. We need to learn, or you need to learn everything you need to know about the futur simple in French grammar with the easy examples that you get from your teacher or whether you read from the French grammar book. And then put your knowledge to the test in the exercises. So let's discuss about when to use the futur simple in English. We use the futur simple in the following cases to talk about the future intentions. For example, the sentence in French goes like this: Demain, je rangerai les dossiers. Or when we talk about making suppositions or predictions about the future. For example, tu ne finiras jamais en une journée. So, let's discuss the basis of difference between futur simple and futur proche. The futur simple and the futur proche are used in different contexts, sometimes comparable to the English will versus going to. When we use the futur simple, we use them to express events in the more distant future. That is the signal words that is dans une semaine, l'année prochaine. For example, j'habiterai encore à Paris dans 2 ans. Even in sentences that contain a subordinate clause used by quand, lorsque or dès que. Nous sortirons quand la pluie s'arrêtera. Now about the futur proche. We use the futur proche for the immediate future, and the signal words could be like dans une minute, dans une heure, ce soir. Some examples like je vais dîner avec Jacques et Estelle ce soir. Now for the futur simple, let's discuss the conjugations. J'aimerais, je finirai, je vendrai, tu aimeras, tu finiras, tu vendras. Il, elle, on aimera. Il, elle, on finira. Il, elle, on vendra. Nous aimerons, nous finirons, nous vendrons. Vous aimerez, vous finirez, vous vendrez. Ils aimeront, elles aimeront. Ils finiront, elles finiront. Ils vendront, elles vendront. The verbs avoir and être are used as irregular in the futur simple. For example, for the verb avoir, there it goes. J'aurai, tu auras, il aura, elle aura, on aura. Nous aurons, vous aurez, ils auront, elles auront. For the verb être, je serai, tu seras, Il sera, elle sera, on sera. Nous serons, vous serez, ils seront, elles seront. Voila! So that was the brief explanation about the tense futur proche and the tense futur simple, and also the basis of difference between both these tenses, because this comes as a kind of error. It comes as a basis of doubt and skepticism from a lot of students who are not able to differentiate between futur simple and futur proche tenses. If you like the video, please click on the like button and do share it with all your friends, your family members, or people in your professional context who are learning French or who want to learn French, who want to immigrate to countries like France, Canada, or anywhere in Europe. You can forward this video to them. And if you're looking for coaching through the online or the offline mode, we do have a solution for both. My name is Nitin Nigam, and I take classes for online and for my offline students as well. You can reach out to us on the numbers that are being displayed on the screen, and I'll be happy to help you in your journey of learning French and getting the French immersion. I'll see you inside the course. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.